Jabulani's Playhouse, hip hip hooray! It's Jabulani's Playhouse, won't you come in and stay? It's Jabulani's Playhouse for all the girls and boys. It's Jabulani's Playhouse with all the world's joys. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Jabulani's Playhouse. I'm Jabu. And I'm Lani. What do we have today, Jabu? Well, today we've got some fun toys for the boys and girls. These are growing toys. We've got dinosaurs and alligators and dinosaur eggs. Oh, wow. That's going to be fun. We did one of those before, right? Should be a lot of fun to see what it grows into, hey? I think it will be. I think the boys and girls get very excited to see what kind of a baby dinosaur or baby alligator will crack out from the egg that we have, hey? Oh yes, I can't wait to have a look at it. Shall we get the mummies and daddies to open it up for us? I think we should. Let's take a look. Come on, mummies and daddies. Yes, come on. Today we've got 3 different eggs, as you can see here. This one is an alligator egg. It's a growing reptile egg. Just add water and you get an alligator. Can you see the alligator there? I can, Jabu, wow. Let's have a look at the back, see what it says. There's the instructions. After 12 to 24 hours, the egg should start cracking. And then after about 48 hours, the little alligator, baby alligator, will come out, hey? It says here that put the egg in a container and fill with water to cover the egg. The water temperature has to be under 35. The eggshell will slowly start breaking after 12 to 24 hours and the pet will hatch out of the shell. Keep the container full of water. After the eggshell breaks entirely, add new water in the container and the pet will expand fully after 48 hours. Watch the pet growing daily by placing it in a bigger container filled with water. Oh wow, Jabu! That sounds like a lot of fun. There's a picture of the baby alligator. There's a couple of alligators, hey? I know, look at them all. Wow, that'll be fun. What's this one? Oh, this one is a growing reptile egg, a dinosaur. This is another small one. Can you see the dinosaur? Oh, yeah, it's over there. And there, and there, and there, and there. Lots of dinosaurs, Jabu. That's right. And the back is the same, gives us the same instructions. Different pictures of dinosaurs, right? That's right, Jabu. And here's our big egg, our big dino egg. We've seen one of these before, haven't we? We have, Jabu. We made it grow before. Amusing, funny, and novel. Growing pet animal. It's a dinosaur egg. Let's see what it says on the back. Similar stuff as the last one, right? Completely submerge the egg in a container of water. The temperature of the water should not exceed 35, which means it mustn't be hot water. Okay, it can be warm water or cool water. Within 12 to 24 hours, the egg shell will break and the pet will begin to hatch. If the water level is low, add water. Always make sure the egg is completely submerged. When the egg is completely broken open, leave the open egg in the water and the pet will continue to grow to full size within a couple of days. If you would like to remove the pet from the shell and place just the pet in water, you can watch it grow daily. Oh wow, Jabu! That sounds like fun. Let's open them up. Yes. What are we going to need for this, Lani? We're going to need a big bowl of water, Jabu. Yeah, here's the big egg. Wow. See, there's a couple holes to let the water in so the baby dino can start growing. Now, how do we open these ones? Let's see if it'll clip open for us. Aha! That's easy. here's the little egg. A couple of holes. Can't really see inside, can we? We can't tell what kind of baby is in there. Oh no, Jabu, not at the moment. You can see the different size comparison. This one's about the size of a normal egg almost, and this one's almost, and this one here is almost the size of an ostrich egg, I guess. A bit smaller though. There you go. And here we open up this third egg, hey? Oh yes, this is so much fun, Jabu. Here's the other one. Still can't see what's inside, can we, Lani? Oh no, we can't, Jabu, but we'll wait and see what happens when it cracks open. What do we need? We need some bowl of water, right? That's right, we should get the mommies and daddies to get a bowl of water for us. There's the bowl of water, Lani. Yay! Let's put the small eggs in first. Watch the air bubble out. Why does that happen, Jabu? Well, that happens so that the egg can fill with water, and once it's filled with water, it'll sink to the bottom, because that's what you want. You want it fully submerged, see? Oh, I see, Jabu. See? It sank right to the bottom. Because if you just put it on top, it will float. Because air is lighter than water. So we've got to get all the air out. And then the egg will sink to the bottom. And the baby dinosaur and the baby alligator will be able to start to grow. Oh wow, Jabu! There we go. And here's the big one. Put this one in too. Submerge it. This one is quite buoyant. Buoyant? What does that mean, Jabu? It means that it wants to float. It wants to float above the water, see? Like that. Because it's got a lot of air in, and the more air in it, the more buoyancy it has. So this one will take longer to fill up with water, so that it will sink too. And we can start growing the eggs. The little baby dinos inside, right? Oh yay, Jabu, I can't wait! See all the air coming out? Those are the little bubbles. The air is coming out as the water goes in. Takes much longer, doesn't it, Lani? Because this egg is much bigger, so there's much more air inside than the small eggs. Oh yes, I understand, Jabu. Wow. There we go. And it starts to sink to the bottom. Submerged now. Whoopsies. Need to get a little bit more air out. We don't want it. We want it all covered with water, don't we? That's what it said, Jabu. That's right. It still has some air inside. I think that's pretty good. It's a little bit of air, but it's hard to get the last bits out. Just be a little patient. There we go. I think that'll do. And there's our egg submerged under the water, right? That's right, Jabu. Wow, Jabu, this is so much fun. I love the dino eggs growing and cracking and seeing what kind of a baby dino or alligator we'll get. I know, me too. It's a lot of fun. So boys and girls, come back and in about 24 hours, we'll see what sort of a dino we have. We'll see if the eggs are cracking yet, right? That's right. Might not be able to see the dinosaur, but the eggs should start to crack, yes? That's right, Lani. And after it's cracked, then another 24 hours or so, another day, and we'll be able to see if the baby dino alligator comes out, right? Oh yeah, I can't wait. So we got a couple more videos of this, right? We sure do. We'll keep showing the videos until we see the little baby dinosaur and the baby alligator come out. Oh yay! Okay, boys and girls, come back again in 1 day's time and we'll see if the eggs are cracked. In the meantime, remember to eat your veggies and brush your teeth. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. It's Jabulani's Playhouse, hip hip hooray! It's Jabulani's Playhouse, won't you come in and stay? It's Jabulani's Playhouse for all the girls and boys. It's Jabulani's Playhouse with all the world's joys. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Jabulani's Playhouse. I'm Lani. And I'm Jabu. And we have some fun today, don't we, Lani? We sure do, Jabu. We're going to look at our dino eggs, aren't we? That's right, we are. And it's been 24 hours since we put them in the water. We submerged them in water, all 3 of the eggs. And it looks like there's some things happening, some fun things happening with the eggs, right? Sure does, Jabu. A couple of them, the smaller ones, are starting to break. So shall we take a look at them? We sure should. So let's bring on the mummies and daddies and take a look at our dino eggs, see how they're doing. Yay! You can see in there that a couple of the smaller ones, boys and girls, have started to crack. So let's take a look at them and see. Here's one. Look at it. See how it's starting to crack? Wow. And there's a little dino or maybe an alligator in there. It's hard to see, isn't it? Shall we bring it up closer for a better look? Hard to see inside there if that's an alligator or a dino, hey? Because if you remember, one of the eggs was of a dinosaur in the small ones, and one of them was an alligator. And here's the other one. I wonder what that is, boys and girls. Is that the alligator? I think that's the alligator, Jabu. I'm going to say that this one with the brown nose is the alligator. I think you could be right. Let's take a closer look. Wow, it's cracking. There's the nose coming out, hey? But we don't think that the big egg has started to crack yet, has it? Let's take a look at that. Oh, it's heavy. But it doesn't look like it started to crack yet, does it? The bigger egg is more sturdy. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that, aren't we, boys and girls? We sure are, Jabu. Maybe by tomorrow that will start cracking, hey? Well, there you have it, boys and girls. That's the second day of our dino egg experiment to see which dinosaur and alligator will hatch from our little eggs, hey? That's right, Jabu. And so far the 2 eggs, the 2 small ones, have cracked, and we can start to see the little animals coming out, can't we? We sure can. And the big egg has yet to start cracking, so we'll have to be a little more patient. Perhaps when we come back tomorrow, we'll be able to see if that big egg has started to crack, right? That's right. It's a lot of fun, Jabu. I can't wait to see what's happening tomorrow. I know, neither can I. And I bet the boys and girls can't either. So until then, boys and girls, remember to eat your veggies. And brush your teeth. Bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. It's Jabulani's Playhouse, hip hip hooray! It's Jabulani's Playhouse, won't you come in and stay? It's Jabulani's Playhouse for all the girls and boys. It's Jabulani's Playhouse with all the world's joys. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Jabulani's Playhouse. I'm Jabu.
And I'm Lani. And today we're going to continue to look in on our little dino eggs. We have 3 of them. Do you remember, boys and girls?
That's right, Lani. We have 2 small ones, one of which is going to be birthing a cracking open and birthing a little baby alligator, and another one will be doing the dinosaur of some sort, right?
That's right. And then we've also got the big one, which is a dinosaur egg too, right?
That's right, Lani. Good memory. Well, boys and girls, shall we take a look? Because you might have seen, if you peek behind me, that the small eggs are cracking open and the little babies are coming out. Shall we take a look?
Yes, come on, mummies and daddies.
Well, let's bring them closer to us. There you can see that the 2 little eggs have cracked open and the little babies are out. Let's take a look at the big egg first. This one, as you can see, is barely starting to swell and crack, and the daddy put his thumb tooth through that by mistake.
The daddy's a silly monkey.
He sure is. He was picking it up to hold it and his thumb went through. So I don't think it'll be long now that it's cracked open, that the water will get in, and we should be able to start seeing some of the dinosaur growing and getting bigger and cracking out through the egg. You can see that in the inside. He's dinosaurs in there, but he's still pretty hard. Got lots of water to still swell up and to absorb so that he can get bigger and get out of the crack open the egg, right? That hole sure makes it easier for the dino to sink. Let's take a look at this one. Was it the brown one, Lani, you thought was the dinosaur?
It was, Jabu.
I know. Looks like this is actually going to be an alligator. Shall we take him out? If he can come out. Ah, there he is. The egg is empty inside. And it is. It's a little baby alligator, isn't it?
Sure is, Jabu. I bet he'll grow bigger, right?
He will, so we'll let him stay inside the water. And inside here will be a dinosaur of some sort. If we can get him out. Whoopsies. Aha, break open the egg a little bit more. Oh, what kind is this one? There we go. Okay, boys and girls, do you know what kind of dinosaur that is?
It looks familiar to me, Jabu. I think I've seen those kinds with all the big scales on the top.
I know, me too. We'll have to let him grow a little bit more and get bigger and see exactly which kind he'll be. Right?
That's right, Jabu. Jabu?
Yes, Lani.
I noticed the tablecloth has changed. Why is that?
Well, that's because we're getting close to the holiday season and Christmas is coming soon. So a red tablecloth and a little Santa mat. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that's right. I love Santa and Christmas.
Me too, Lani. Have you been a good little puppet this time?
I sure have, Jabu. A good little puppy puppet.
Excellent. Then I'm sure Santa will get you a nice present.
I sure hope so. Well, boys and girls, please join us again tomorrow when we'll have a look at the rest of the eggs and see how they're doing. See if the big dino egg is starting to crack yet.
That's right. And we'll see if the little baby dinosaur and the baby alligator have grown bigger. And also, can you tell us what kind of dinosaur we have? What the baby dinosaur is called?
Yes. Please let us know in the comments. Thanks for joining us. We always enjoy our friends to visit, the boys and girls. Remember to eat your veggies.
And brush your teeth. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Jabulani's Playhouse, hip hip hooray! It's Jabulani's Playhouse, won't you come in and stay? It's Jabulani's Playhouse for all the girls and boys. It's Jabulani's Playhouse with all the world's joys.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Jabulani's Playhouse. I'm Jabu. And I'm Lani. And we've got some fun, exciting news today with the dino eggs, don't we, Jabu? We sure do, Lani. Today, boys and girls, the big dino egg has suddenly cracked and popped right out almost. It sure has. And it's another big dinosaur, different than the first one we saw, right? That's right, Lani. Let's take a look at it, shall we? A closer look. Yes, please. Come on, mummies and daddies. Boys and girls, remember our previous eggs? We had this little fella, the alligator, right? Remember him? He's grown a little bit bigger, I think, hey? Lani? Yes, Jabu? Do you know what the difference is between an alligator and a crocodile? I don't, Jabu. What is it? Well, there's a few differences. Generally, alligators are found in the United States. They have a U-shaped or a rounded nose, as you can see this fella here. You can see his nose is rounded. A crocodile has a pointed snout. And alligators are also not quite as aggressive as crocodiles, and they're a little bit smaller at about 12 or so feet, whereas crocodiles can get to 15 to 18 feet. Well, Jabu, that's quite long. Alligators are mostly in the southern U.S., as I said, and also in China. Oh, wow, I didn't know they had them in China. That's right, whereas crocodiles are in most other places of the world, like Africa, Australia, and you also get them in America too. And also another way to tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator is when they close their jaw. Oh, really? Yeah. When an alligator closes its jaw, you can't see the teeth. They're hidden behind I guess you call them the lips. Whereas a crocodile closes his jaw, you can see the lower teeth that can poke out in front of the lips or the cheek, I guess. Oh, wow, Jabu, that's interesting. Yeah, it is quite interesting, isn't it? Because they look very similar too, don't they? Who's this guy, do you think? I don't know, Jabu. I was going to say he's a Stegosaurus. I think you could be right. He's grown quite big now, hasn't he, hey? He sure has, Jabu. He's very big. Wow. I think you're right about him being a Stegosaurus. The only problem is a Stegosaurus, as probably most of the boys and girls would know, used to have spiny, bony spikes on the back of his tail here to use as protection, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, so, but perhaps this is supposed to be a Stegosaurus, because when I was looking on the internet, I couldn't find anything else that seemed to match as perfectly as the Stegosaurus, right? I know, Jabu. I remember you telling me. So I think it's a Stegosaurus. And these bony plates up here, do you know what they were for? I don't know, Jabu. Were they for protection from the Tyrannosaurus Rex? Well, that's what scientists originally believed, but then they found out that they were soft and hollow. Oh, really? That's right, so they wouldn't have been very good protection. So they think maybe they were a mechanism to allow blood to go into the bony plates to cool off or to warm up, because these were cold-blooded animals, so that would have been a way for them to keep their blood warm in colder times. Oh, wow, Jabu, you're so smart. Well, I just like to learn new things and to share it with the boys and girls. Ooh, look at this one. Hey, look how the egg is broken up. Wow. Lots of water in it still. It's a big dinosaur. He also looks a little bit like a Stegosaurus, doesn't he? He sure does, Jabu. Let's take him out. I think that's a great idea if we can. He's stuck in there pretty good. Whoa. Oh, wow. I think we have another Stegosaurus, boys and girls. What do you think? And he's almost got a spike on the tail. Almost. Yeah, almost, Jabu. He does look like a Stegosaurus, doesn't he? That's right, he does. Well, he's a big dino.
He sure is big, much bigger than the baby one, right? Than the one from the small egg. There we can compare. Wow, much bigger.
Yes, he's huge. He's like the mommy or the daddy, and that's like the baby one, right?
Haha, that's right, Lani. You're right. Let's put them back. Maybe we'll revisit them one more time. We'll let them soak in water for another 24 hours. And then we can have a look, see what happens to them when they absorb more water. See if we can notice if they get any bigger, right?
Sounds good, Jabu. Well, Jabu, that was sure fun to look at the crocodile, or the alligator, I mean, and the difference between it and a crocodile, and also the dinos, right?
It sure was. We have an alligator, and it looks like a baby stegosaurus, and perhaps a mommy or a daddy stegosaurus. What do you think?
I think you're right, Jabu. Thanks for sharing the difference between the crocodiles and the alligators with us.
Well, you're welcome. There's also one other difference I wanted to share with you.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Well, the other difference between a crocodile and an alligator is the type of water they like.
Oh yeah?
The crocodile likes brackish or salt water.
Brackish?
Yes, brackish means slightly salty, so that's often water where salt water and fresh water will meet, like in rivers and the oceans, so close to the estuaries where rivers and oceans meet.
Oh wow, and the alligator?
The alligator prefers fresh water, like lakes and streams and rivers and things like that.
Oh wow, thanks, Jabu. Hey, didn't we learn some fun stuff today, boys and girls?
I think you sure did. I bet some of the boys and girls already knew that if they're really fond of dinos and alligators and crocodiles, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that's it, boys and girls. We'll come back maybe tomorrow to have a look at the dinos and see if they've grown any more.
Yes, we will. And in the meantime, remember to eat your veggies.
And brush your teeth. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
It's Jabulani's Playhouse, hip hip hooray! It's Jabulani's Playhouse, won't you come in and stay? It's Jabulani's Playhouse for all the girls and boys. It's Jabulani's Playhouse with all the world's joys.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Jabulani's Playhouse. I'm Jabu.
And I'm Lani. And today we're going to take one last look at our dinosaur eggs, right?
Yes, we are, Lani. Well, at least the little baby dinosaurs that have emerged from their eggs.
That's right. All three of the eggs have cracked. The two smaller ones cracked first, right?
That's right, Lani. And what did we have in them?
In the one we had an alligator, and in the other one was a dinosaur. And we think it's a stegosaurus, right?
That's right. And then finally, a day later, the big dinosaur egg cracked open and a mommy or daddy dinosaur emerged. And what kind was that one?
Well, we think that was also a stegosaurus, right, Jabu?
That's right, we do. So let's take a look at it, see if they've grown a little bit bigger, and we'll let the boys and girls at home decide, hey?
Yes, yay! Come on, mummies and daddies!
Take a look at the alligator first, right? Here it is. This one definitely looks a little bit bigger. What do you think, hey?
I think you're right, Jabu. It does look a little bit bigger.
Seems a little bit bigger. Looks like it's swollen up and absorbed more water and become a little bit fatter, I think.
And here's the baby stegosaurus.
He might be a little bigger too, but not too much, don't think. What do you think, Lani?
Yeah, I don't think he looks that much bigger, Jabu. You're right. He doesn't look to have grown that much. I think maybe he's as big as he'll get.
I think you could be right. And here's the big dinosaur. It has definitely grown a little bit, as you can see. And it's got its mouth open, hey? Wow. When he wants to say something.
Hello, boys and girls at home.
You're silly, Lani. He sounds exactly like you.
That's because I was using my voice to speak with him.
Or her, right? Could be a mommy dinosaur.
Sure could, Jabu.
Seems a little bit squishy and soft. We learned last time that those spikes or plates as they're called, on the back of the dinosaur up here are not meant for protection, but rather scientists believe to help cool the dinosaur, to allow blood flow up there, right? Or to warm the blood, to keep them warm in the winter, because dinosaurs were cold-blooded, isn't that right?
That's right, Jabu. You're very clever. You learn a lot of stuff.
Well, that's what school is for. And a curious mind, right? It's very good and important to learn and to be curious about the world. Let's see the size difference between the two. See, this alligator is pretty big now, isn't he, hey? To think he came from a small egg.
That's right, Jabu. He came from a little dino egg that was only about the size of a hen's egg, right?
That's right. Let's hold him up here. And then we can get the baby Stegosaurus and see how big he looks. So I guess he's about the same size as the alligator. So yeah, perhaps they did grow a little bit, hey? They are, because last time they were only about a third the size of the big dino, weren't they?
That's right, Jabu. Now they're over half the size.
I think you're right. They could grow a bit more, but I don't think so. I think it's about as big as they get. The big dino Stegosaurus Momosaurus.
Jabu, that's funny. The Momosaurus and the Daddysaurus.
That's right, Lani. The Stegosaurus mommy, or daddy, I should say, will probably grow a little bit more. Anyway, that's the fun we've had with our dinosaurs. Hope the boys and girls have had as much fun too with them. I have a feeling, Lani.
What's that, Jabu?
Well, I have a feeling that if we left the mommy Stegosaurus or the daddy Stegosaurus in the water, in fresh water for another day or two, that it might grow a bit bigger.
That's true. We probably need a bigger bowl for it too, though, right?
That's right, Lani, because it is getting a bit big in this bowl, isn't it? And it would need some more space to grow out a little bit more, I think.
That's right, Jabu. I wonder if the boys and girls have left their baby dino in a bowl of water, and if it has got bigger and bigger.
I know, I'm sure it has. We'd love to hear from the boys and girls. Let us know how big their dino grew.
Yes, why don't you let us know, boys and girls? Well, this will be the last video we have on the dino. Hope you enjoyed it. And then come back tomorrow for more boys and girls toys and joys, right?
That's right, Lani. We'll do a time-lapse video for boys and girls who just want to see the whole thing in 4 times the speed.
Yay, those are fun, Jabu. In the meantime, boys and girls, remember to eat your veggies.
And brush your teeth. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.